We're live.
We are on. 63 people, hello.
Amazing. Hey, can you guys just let us know if you can hear us okay before we continue on? Talk to me.
Hello. It's dropped down to 51. Riley,
They
how
can hear
are
us.
you?
Yeah.
Elena and the baby. I would like... Okay, Lucas, before we get to this, we're going to jump in here. I'm going to apologise immediately because I have been free diving. I got a new personal best. I went down to 38.5 metres, but I don't know if you saw in an episode recently, it interferes with my voice, and that's why I'm so croaky.
Yeah, you're a bit knackered, aren't you? 38 metres though, that's
And
pretty
withered
amazing.
and tired and maybe not quite with it enough.
You'll be right.
I'll be fine.
You got this. Okay, so we have a bunch of questions from you guys that we're going to answer first, and then we'll take some from you guys as well. So.
And I want to make sure that I'm not looking at me. Where's the camera? Over here.
Yeah, right there.
Okay. We need to look there, Elena.
Okay, yeah.
Getting very professional with our live broadcasts.
We are. Do you want to read out the first question?
Where are we?
Okay, yeah, so right now we went to Long Island to participate in well, not participate, but to be spectators of the freediving competition, Vertical Blue.
Yep.
Yeah, so Adam, who's the Australian world champion?
Just the Australian champion.
Australian champion. He said that we should come, so it's been amazing.
It's the first holiday we've been on for a while. So we put the boat in the marina and we flew over to Long Island, and we're still filming and doing all that sort of stuff. We're really looking forward to covering this event.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why we are here.
Yeah, clearly it's not the boat. But it's, yeah, like Riley said, it feels like we're on holidays. It's funny. Whenever we're away from the boat, we're like, oh, we're on holiday.
And then we're like, when are we going to go home?
Yeah.
Which is obviously the boat.
Yeah. All right. Hey, guys. Hello, Gary. Good to see you. Okay.
Do you want to read that out, or do you want me to?
All right, probably you. You want to read it?
Okay.
Oh, let me read it.
I'm really sorry about this. I can read this first one out. Bart Wesp, what are your decision factors about where you plan to deliver the baby? Now that you have had some time on the new boat, what are some of the enhancements you'd like to make? For example, cruising, spinnaker. Oh, let's attack the first one.
Yeah.
Decision-making factors. Oh my God.
You need a coffee, don't you?
What are your decision factors about where you plan to deliver the baby? I have a problem with Bart's syntax there. I think he's purposely tripped me up. But anyway.
For those of you who are just joining us now, Riley's just been freediving, so he's a little bit airy-fairy right now.
I'm just making excuses.
Okay, so the first question, you guys are going to be the first to hear this. So we've made a decision. I know the last video on the pregnancy update you guys saw that we were going to try and have the baby in Florida. And we really looked into insurance, and we can't get insurance because we're not residents, and any travel insurance will only cover me up to 28 weeks pregnant, which is, we want coverage for the actual pregnancy. So after a very long time trying to figure it out, Googling every day, we decided the best decision for us is to fly home to Australia. So I'm going to fly home in a few months, and Riley's going to join me shortly after, because he's going to watch the boat for a bit longer and make sure that it's all safe from the hurricanes.
That's right.
Yeah, so we're going to have the baby in Australia, which I feel really happy about, and our families are obviously really happy that we're heading home. And
it feels good to have made the decision. So it's definitely going to roll out that way. We've booked the flights for Elena, and yeah, because it's been very, very stressful trying to look into US visas, places to have the baby, insurance, like on top of everything else that we're trying to do, like make videos every Monday, sail around, make sure the boat's safe and happy and
make sure we're happy and safe too.
Yeah, so we've had a lot of extra stuff on our plate. So we're very happy to have made that decision. Flights are booked, and Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have a Christmas baby in Australia, in Adelaide. So that'll be nice.
And it'll be around all of our family and friends and stuff as well, so that'll be good.
All right, next question.
Well, Bart goes on here.
Yeah.
Now that you've had some time on the new boat, what are some of the enhancements you'd like to make? I should, and there's questions.
Sorry, we both just read the question on the screen.
Enhancements that I'd like to make.
Well, I think the spinnaker, yeah, like you said.
A cruising downwind spinnaker, definitely, of a thicker material would be cool, but that's not essential. Like there's nothing on we want for nothing legitimate on the boat anymore. It's all just things that are nice to have. Like we've recently got a thing out the back for the dive bag so that we can throw some stuff in there, and that's been incredible. But I mean, that's not essential. The rigging is sound, the engines are absolutely fine. Everything that's important about the boat is absolutely fine. We've had a few little problems with the B&G gear, but I still think that they're the best with the
yeah, we just got unlucky with the updates and weird things going on.
Yeah. But so enhancements, maybe a racing Watton-Sea water generator. That'd be kind of cool to have.
Because you guys have seen Riley pull in and out the Watton-Sea when we're underway, and it's a bit of a mission.
Frankly, it's dangerous. Hanging off the back there, you clipped in and all that sort of stuff. God, what else? We don't need anything.
No, we're happy. In fact, we want less. We just want the boat. Like we fear, like because I've already bought some baby stuff, the essentials. I'm really trying to keep it simple, and I'll show you guys the nursery when it's done. It's obviously just a few bits and pieces stuck in his or her little wardrobe at the moment. So yeah, we're just trying to keep things at a minimum. Yeah, were you just trying to whisper in my ear? What?
No.
I don't know if I can keep it a secret.
I'm this close to telling you if it's a boy or a girl, but I can't.
You guys will be the first to know, but you will. But we haven't talked about this before.
Yeah, we actually haven't decided whether or not.
Yeah.
You know, you awfully close to Cape Cod. You should swing by Gary. I mean, it's a little way away. A laundry device with a little one on the boat. So Elena's been talking to there's a nappy brand that does bio.
Sorry for those of you who don't want to hear about the baby. I'm really sorry. Like if you're not interested in the baby and you're more about sailing or obviously the baby has become a huge part of our lives, and he or she's not even born yet.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry if some of these questions are baby related, but I am really excited that you guys are excited as well, for those of you who are, because we're over the moon still.
Yep.
But yeah, what was the question, sorry?
Laundry.
Laundry for the baby or us?
For the baby.
Okay, so the normal baby clothes will be stuck in our laundry bag, and we do laundry every 2 weeks, as we do. But in terms of nappies, we actually found a great brand called G Nappies. And they're 100% compostable, disposable inserts. So like, yeah, you can flush them down the toilet on land. And I asked them how long it would take to biodegrade in the ocean, and they said, yeah, exactly the same amount of time. So
biodegradable.
Yeah, it's incredible. So
as they would say in France and Italy, biodegradable.
So G Nappies, I think, are going to be the way that we're going to go. It's incredible, reusable outside, and then the insides you throw away. So we should have no waste on the boat, which I'm just so thankful for, because I did not want our tiny little boat bin to be filled with nappies. Like, can you imagine?
So Saul is just saying you didn't fancy reusable ones, Elena?
They would be like cloth nappies, and we would have to do the washing every 2 weeks. Cloth nappies for us on the boat don't seem like the best idea. I think at this stage we're going to go with the disposable. But you know, it's just because we don't have a washing machine, and I don't really want all of that stored in the boat for 2 weeks until we can wash it.
How do you deal with the bugs the NEPS, the NEPS is the name that came up. How do you deal with the bugs, mosquitoes, and no-see-ums and stuff, Elena? Oh my God.
Look, I've not, to tell you the truth, you guys, I have not had the best time
Matt Nepper.
the past few months in the Bahamas. Just those no-see-ums love me. I think they love everyone. And they don't seem to dislike anything that you put on your body, nothing. And the mosquitoes as well are pretty bad. So I've been sleeping with the mosquito net. It's obviously really hot in the boat. I'm covered in bites at the moment, so.
It's an itchy, sandy, salty life.
It really is.
But that's fine.
I'm itchy every day. If someone was to.
Oh, it gets a bit hammered.
I do, I really do.
It was funny because Tony Hannon and Stellene Hannon came over, they're old family friends of mine, and when they went back to Australia, so they came on the boat for a week with Dad, or probably nearly 2 weeks, I think, with Dad and Joanne, who's my stepmom, and word got back, like they were asked different questions from people where I live back home, and word got back to me that they were like, like we had a great time, but geez, the videos just don't show how hot it gets at night and all the mosquitoes. And Hanno is his name. He was like, yeah, you don't see that on the videos. No. And I heard through a friend of a friend, and it got back to us.
I think you'll see
that was funny to hear.
Yeah. I think you'll see a little bit more complaining in the upcoming videos because, it is it's on my mind all the time. I just can't get away from them. So to answer your question, the no-see-ums and the mosquitoes are terrible and they should be extinct.
But Elena's like pretty much allergic to them.
I get a rash. I got a massive rash on my chest just yesterday.
But I don't think that's no-see-ums.
No, I don't think so. But
you'll get bit, and then you'll get like a big welt, whereas a different person would just have a tiny little nip.
Anyway, you guys get it. They suck. I'm sure everyone would agree.
I don't know a way around it. Joshua L. Hendrickson, have you ever had a failure in the past that just crushed you? Good question. That just crushed you? And if so, how did you recover from that? I'm interested in practices or things to do that help to talk yourself into getting back up and trying again enough times to be successful.
Wow, that's a good question.
A crushing defeat.
It's got to be. Wow. Can you think of anything off the top of your head? I need some time to think about this. There's always.
We found it quite difficult at the start of Europe last year. I wouldn't describe that as a crushing defeat, but it was a tough time.
Yeah.
Made a few bad decisions with the YouTube channel and made life pretty difficult for ourselves there.
Yeah, last year wasn't our year actually. We were feeling pretty down. Like we just got the new beautiful big boat, our new home, and things just didn't. I don't know. It took us a while to adjust, and it took
our audience. We made a lot of bad decisions.
It took our audience a while to adjust as well. It was just a big change, and we still had to, we wanted to keep things going, and that was really difficult.
Yeah. So those funny things that are out of your control. Obviously, I broke my neck. That was a big one.
Oh yeah.
The time we ran out of money down at and
that was probably together.
Went home, and I had to I wouldn't call it a panic attack, but whatever a panic attack is, that was pretty close to it.
Yeah, it was probably our lowest point together as a couple, and we've still got a long way to go because we're about to have a kid. But yeah, I would say where we think we hit rock bottom as a couple, it was when we ran out of money in 2015, and thanks to you guys, after this particular, so we hauled out in Grenada, you guys will remember that, and we flew home to Australia, and this is when we were working really hard to try and save up enough money to be able to come back to the boat and to continue sailing, to make videos for you guys. Oh my gosh, I can't speak.
Baby brain.
I honestly have baby brain. That's my excuse from now on, isn't it?
Yep, keep going, man.
So we ran out of money, and I just remember Riley and I were laying on the floor in our friend Jimmy's apartment, just questioning what on earth we were doing, trying to pull off a YouTube channel, trying to sail around the world, and it was just all so much, and we really doubted that we'd be able to come back to the boat. And
But how did you recover from that? That's the other half of Josh's question.
I guess just remaining hopeful. Like, I know that's not a very good answer, but
No, if it's true, it doesn't matter if it's cliche. If it's true for you,
it might sound cliche, but I like to always be optimistic, which can annoy some people because sometimes, you know, I'm not realistic. Sometimes the things that I say and try to achieve are ridiculous, but that works for me. I like to just remain positive, and that's the best answer I've got for that.
When I first met you, you were unrealistically optimistic,
Yeah,
but I don't
I'm a
think
bit
you
more
are.
serious
Yeah.
now.
But no, I think you're sensible.
Yeah.
Still optimistic, but more tempered.
I guess also too would be surrounding yourself with like good friends and family that encourage you to do better.
Sorry to interrupt.
You're right.
Someone just wrote bump it up. Can you guys hear us and can you see us? The light shines brightest through the darkest time. How's the picture, everyone? How's the volume?
And
Do you want me to
welcome
yell?
everyone who's just joining in.
Yes to both. Excellent.
Cool.
Lee Shand, I've seen you around. Gary Turgis. Okay, there's a lot of familiar faces here. Familiar names, I should say.
Oh, the baby
Awesome.
bump.
Oh,
The baby
wow.
bump.
Do you want to show them?
Okay, yeah, I guess I can. This is a little bit weird. Hang on. Just need to make
Anyone that
sure.
doesn't want to see Elena's little baby bump, look away now.
All right, so I'm 21 weeks right now. Wait.
That's amazing. I feel like when we're talking to just you guys, it feels really personal.
I'm just gonna tie back up.
I feel we can do really silly stuff like this and it's fine.
Yeah.
But I did interrupt you when you were saying the last part of how did you recover from
How
that?
do you recover from that? So when we were feeling our lowest, I think it's just important to surround yourself with friends and family who make you feel better and like be the best version of yourself. I think it's really important to, if someone's making you feel crap and they're doubting you as well, don't go near them.
Or harness that energy.
Yeah.
So I've recently taken to writing thank you to the worst comments that we get on YouTube. I'm like, thank you. And that's me like gathering up any sort of just turning it around onto those people whom I would like to refer to with swear words. But and like next time I'm in a single-handed sale or doing something crazy, I'm just like, I'll probably film it and I'm like, this is for you guys. And so
Kill
there's
them
that.
with kindness, exactly.
So there's that, and then I guess something in the past that I think just working hard, just working really, really, really hard, like setting time aside for yourself, but just working your way out of it, like the little mouse that churned the milk into butter.
Exactly. Good question.
Tiffany Mason, have you considered? Do you want me to read it? Tiffany Mason, have you considered RVing La Vagabond around the Americas? I think it's a brilliant idea, especially once the little one arrives. I bet you'd still have a huge following.
That's incredible that you asked that, Tiffany.
Yep.
Because we've been thinking about this. Doing a road trip.
We're doing like a 2-week road trip.
Yeah, just a 2-week road trip or something like that. But yeah, I think that would be perfect for the little one as soon as we come back. But definitely we prefer to be on the boat. But I still would really love to see the US.
So it's hard, but visiting via sailboat it's the most inefficient form of holiday ever. So you just got to love the actual sailing side of stuff, because the destinations you're just not going to hit so many of them.
Yeah.
Whereas if you want to bomb up and down the east coast of the US, doing it via RV, you're going to visit all the cities and all that sort of stuff. So
see so much.
I think that we had actually spoken about. Is it a secret?
La Vagabus.
Is it a secret that we're going to go and finish on the film?
I think so.
Okay.
I think we should keep that a secret.
All right.
It's a surprise for you guys, so we can't tell you we're going to ruin this
Well,
surprise.
we can't ruin everything.
No.
But yeah, I think that'd be a great idea, even if it's just for a couple of weeks, and maybe that's easier. Surely you guys wouldn't like to see us going completely
Apparently
RV.
they would. That's what a few of them were saying.
The vagabond in the oven.
Oh.
Do you want to read this one?
Alfred Botea, is that how you say? Do you have any plans yet for what to do once your child reaches the age where he or she should go to school? Will you settle down somewhere or home tutor? So yeah, obviously it's still a while away before we'll have to seriously start thinking about this, but we've already started envisioning our lives, and at this stage we'd really love to homeschool the baby until, we really just want to make sure that the child is social. So it can be, you guys have heard us talk about feeling isolated on the boat, and we really don't want that for the kid, because
I think we can avoid that by slowing down a bit, which we've decided to do anyway.
Yeah, just spending more time in places, and enrolling them in a sport when they are 5 or 6, and just giving them a taste of everything. We definitely don't want to homeschool for that entire time. I think it would be great
When you say homeschool, do you mean until they're 5, or?
Well, I think we'll definitely homeschool until, they're 4 or 5. They're still so young, they're barely even ready to go to school yet.
Yeah.
And then it would be great to spend 6 months in a place and enroll the kid in a school, or probably even less.
It's much less the schooling, which I think that we're in a... Actually, this is the best thing about our job that has ever happened, is the fact that we'll be able to spend so much time with the kid working from home. We'll have to be pretty strict on, okay, this is when we wake up, Riley, you have to take the baby away so Elena can work, and then I'll come back and, do whatever it is that I'll have to do. We'll have to be a bit more militaristic with our times and stuff, but most people don't get the chance to spend that much time with their kids.
Yeah, we are so grateful that we get that privilege.
And that's the best thing that's ever happened about us and our job, and like what it is that we're doing. So
to spend every day with the baby. It's incredible.
Well, and they say that that's so important, and it's unfortunate that people don't get to do that as much as they used to with a primary caregiver and all that sort of stuff. But that's going to be an incredible thing for us. Like Elena said, it can subtract from a child's... It could subtract from a particular type of child's growth if they weren't surrounded with enough other kids their own age to make mistakes and grow in a social circle, and figure out what's right and wrong and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So, but that's a separate issue. The homeschooling thing, I think we could nail. I'm
excited to learn everything again.
Yeah.
I reckon I'm going to learn a lot. I did not pay attention in school.
Yeah.
You probably have to do most of the teaching.
Nah.
I'll teach him or her music. We can play music.
I'll take 10th grade history.
I can teach the baby how to make Play-Doh and cook.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be... God, but that's like 5 years away. It's going to be this big.
Geography, all right. We'll have geography pretty well mapped.
We might read it.
Yeah, let's take some
Noel.
questions.
Oh, music, baby. Read books. My kidlets have benefited the most from book reading. Firstborn now reads novels and self-teaches. He's teaching me things. Well...
He can learn to edit.
I don't think that he or she won't be fixing outboards by the age of 3.
Yeah.
I had actually planned, I hadn't even told Elena this, but I was going to start reading Infinite Jest to the kid from day dot. I don't know, just that I can read it as well. Or like an audio book, because they're always good. Yeah.
Speaking of babies, you guys, have you spotted my hair? I've had all this baby hairs growing. It's crazy, my hair's growing like mad. It's quite embarrassing actually, because I cannot hide this patch of hair. Anyway.
Dropout films, I highly recommend The Expectant Father. Is that one that you got me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to finish. I've got quite a big book, which I need to finish, and then I need to really crack onto being a father stuff.
Yeah.
Or like it being your hairdresser.
We've got the same length hair now, look.
No, I actually think mine's longer.
I think yours is longer.
Hang on.
Not for long. I reckon I'm going to overtake you. Any cravings? Oh my gosh, yes. I'm actually going to start doing pregnancy vlogs from week 20, so that was last week, and I have to record another one this week, and they won't be posted for, you know, a few months, unfortunately, but yeah, I'm going to be doing pregnancy vlogs, which is really exciting. But cravings, yeah.
What do you, okay, what do the guys think about Elena doing pregnancy vlogs? So we've obviously got the big Monday episode, which we put a lot of effort into, and we love making it, and that's where we pour all of our heart and soul and energy. And then we've been trying to come up with a bit of extra content, and then Elena's pregnancy vlogs would be mainly her just talking to the camera. But what do you guys think?
Yeah, so
Lucas
it'll be
is saying a great
individually
thing.
uploaded.
Yeah, it's pregnancy vlogs. Okay.
Cool.
Because I think one thing that we haven't touched on, and an area that we'd like to work towards, is I think that Elena's pretty incredible in all of the things that she's done for block your ears. I'm going to talk you up. She's wonderful. So I'd like to see her pushing more like other girls to try and do something cool, like, you know, and focus on being maybe not pretty but adventurous, or, you know, all the good stuff that you would imagine. But I think that Elena could really push girls in that direction, and I think she should. I don't think that you do. I don't think that you don't, but I'd like to see you do more of that.
I would love that, and I feel like there's a part of me that really just wants to, I don't know, break free and just fully, I don't know, I feel like the Monday episodes, there isn't enough room for me to actually do those kinds of things. And I obviously don't want to start my own channel, but maybe the extra content could pop up on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, so there'll be different videos. There'll probably be the Monday one, we've been trying to do the extra content. Then Elena's going to be putting up the pregnancy vlogs for people that are wondering what on earth happens as you're going through all of this stuff. But yeah, do you have enough time? If we don't have enough time, we'll stop. The most important thing is Elena getting sleep and feeding my baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Do more for the girls than the Kardashians.
Exactly.
Cool.
Self-confidence and the idea of being a mother, qualities, life experiences that you have now, and how your life has led to this moment. Mojoji.
Mojoji just wrote, in your
Mojojo.
pregnancy vlogs, could you talk about self-confidence and the idea of being a mother, qualities and life experiences that you've had, how your life has led to this moment? I'm sure I can cover that. My vlogs are pretty open. It's not just like, here is my bump this week. They're going to be pretty open, like maybe disturbingly to some people. But you'll see. Anyway, we've been rambling on about babies.
And then at some stage, I'm going to do another single-handed sail. So for those of you that are into that stuff, I'm going to be taking on the wild blue ocean, sailing the 7 seas, and because I really like doing that. I really, really love it. Yeah. So Elena can look after baby, and I'm going to go and crack on. I'll be completely
Do you guys
safe,
like Riley's single-handed sailing? I really loved your videos from Tonga to New Zealand, where you got a little bit weird.
Yeah.
And you were talking
talking to the oven.
The oven. What was his name? The oven's name? Oh, what did you call it?
Benevolent oven.
But yeah, I really enjoyed editing Riley's videos from the day vlogs. That was great.
I feel bad rocking up with like 15, or what was it, 12 days worth of footage and going,
Here you go, Elena.
Darling.
But then you did sail the boat.
I think that it's harder to edit all of that than it is to sail. Well, I can't do yours, but you could do mine.
I could if I really wanted to. But geez, I don't like being alone, especially on the boat.
If the baby's life was on the line, you would easily be able to get from Tonga to New Zealand.
Of course, yeah. But I'm not going to make that choice.
Yeah. Are there any more questions, guys? Of course, there's going to be a few, but here's your chance to solo across the Pacific. Gary, maybe? Significant part of why. What is a significant part of why you like single-handed sailing? Matt Neps.
You really love to be alone.
Well, I get distracted. Day to day, I find myself getting distracted. I used to go away to work for 3 weeks at a time. So I'd go
When you worked
there
on the oil rigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd work there for 3 weeks and then I'd go away for 3 weeks, and it was a good way to reset. And because I did that for so long, I got into that routine. I was institutionalized. But I feel like a single-handed sail, which I haven't done for a long time, just gives you a chance to really, if you do it well, if you time the weather and do everything quite well, you can smash books and I'm gonna say you can discover things about yourself, you can really concentrate, you could meditate. There are so many things that you could accomplish in that block of time. It's a powerful tool, I think, that I enjoy.
Gary just asked what happened to the old Le Vagabond, and I'm pretty sure that we've told you guys.
We sold that boat to Ian Ashton from New Zealand.
Yeah.
So him and his family are right into that. They do scouts, so they cruise around in
New Zealand and
in the bay there, and they've always got a bunch of kids on board. And
it's been put to good use.
Yeah.
Oh, we should actually get some footage of Ian and show you guys.
We've actually been not hounding him, but we're like, it'd be great if you could send us a video, but that might not be his thing. So
yeah. But yeah.
That is what's happened. I think that we should ask these guys to help us. Having travelled around the world once, you feel the world is a lot bigger or smaller than you believed before?
So small. You hear people say, like, oh, it's a small world, when people, oh, I know that person too, and like, oh, it's a small world. It actually is a small world.
I think it's gigantic.
I don't.
I think it's massive. We haven't been anywhere.
Well, we've only sailed along the equator, so I guess, yeah, if you were to go like this.
We could imagine how much time we could have spent just in the Mediterranean. We could have gone up into the Black Sea and then
I don't know,
down
I still feel like it's small. Like, the fact that we can sail across the Pacific Ocean it took us 21 days on the old boat.
Yeah.
That's incredible. If you look at that on a world map, like, that's huge.
Okay, so it depends on what you mean by size. We can cover a lot of ground quickly, but to experience all of the experiences that are there, I mean, I don't need to tell you guys.
I don't feel like we've even,
scratched
the surface. Yeah.
We really enjoyed. I don't know what made me think of this, but Tunisia was a different.
Do you guys
culture
remember Tunisia, where Yosha came and joined us? That was really adventurous and good fun. But yeah, we've still got so much to see, and there's still so much I want to do. I don't think you'll ever see it all.
Ronald wants to see Bilgy.
Bilgy's not here, I'm sorry.
Brian is asking if there's any sailing skill you think you still need to improve. It's funny when I have Matthew on board, you learn what he who is wisest knows that he knows not. I've still got stacks to learn, and the thing is that I've taught myself everything, so I haven't had an expert on board or gone to a sailing club with other people. So I'm doing things sort of my own way. And it's definitely time I went. I mean, we have been offered, and it is probably time that I took some of these people up on going onto like a proper racing crew and really
learning how to trim properly.
Yeah, all of the crazy stuff and getting in a system. So I was like bang, 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 which I know how to do because I did that offshore all the time. But if you need a boat to get from A to B, I'm probably your man. But if you need to do it perfectly, maybe I'm not.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know.
We're
I don't know
cruisers.
if that was a very
We're
good.
Cruisers, not races. So for us, doing a job, we get it done, but we don't necessarily have to do it in 2 seconds, and we're not screaming at each other. Volvo Ocean Race.
Volvo Ocean Race. I don't know if I've got it in me. I could do there's just so many people But if they're your friends and you get into a teamwork and there's a flow, that is also really cool.
Jessica just asked if we're doing another Patreon meetup, and yes, we are. So we've just started calling out more names, and we're going to do a big meetup here in the Bahamas, 18th of September.
Yeah, so it's going to be Nassau, which might not, if those of you that know, Nassau is like not seen as the most beautiful of the islands, but it's the most convenient. Yeah. Everyone can fly there, and there's believe me, there are some awesome spots around, very, very close by.
Yeah.
So yeah, just for ease for you guys, we've decided on Nassau, which will be, I promise you, you'll have a good time.
Yeah. So yeah, we've just started calling out names, and you guys know how we do that. For those of you who don't, maybe you're new here, Riley's brother set up a Microsoft Excel where he types in the names of you guys and types in how much you're pledging, and when we click F9 it randomly selects someone. So if you're
it's a random cell generator.
It's very, very complex.
Weighted.
Yeah.
The Outremer is crazy fast. It is indeed, Jeff. You have to go to the Blue Lagoon Dolphin Centre. I would be in. Jessica Coop. Perfect. I'll await my name. Okay, maybe we'll go to the computer.
Okay. Oh, Sailability Auckland. I just want to read Sailability.
Yep.
Brendan from Sailability. I wonder if you're watching right now.
No, he'll be asleep for sure.
Oh yeah, he will. Or maybe not. What frustrates you the most about living on a boat? Answer separately if you can. You go first.
Ooh. We're awake in Auckland, Benjamin.
Okay. So.
Okay, so originally it was fixing everything and how difficult it was to find the correct even answers. So I've touched on this before, but so you wake up and something's broken and you're like, okay, I don't know how to do it. I could walk around the marina all day asking people. I could pay someone to fix it, and you're not even guaranteed that that's going to happen correctly. So you're best off probably trying to attempt it yourself. So believe it or not, the first thing that you need is internet. So off you go, and you're off to get a SIM card, to get or to get Wi-Fi, to find out the information that you need so that you can then order the correct part to try and fix the thing. Then you've got to get the part sent in. So, I mean, yeah, and you can imagine that just spirals and spirals and spirals. So, that fixing things in difficult places was the great frustration for me initially. Another ongoing one has been bureaucracy. Elena and I are just sick to death of checking in and out of countries. I wish that they would just grant us immunity and just say, you guys, you clearly aren't smuggling people nor cocaine. You can just come and go as you please. That would be nice. That certainly didn't happen in America. And it doesn't happen in Australia when anyone tries to go there either. So there too, I could go on. How long have you guys got? I've got a few. What about you, Elaine?
What frustrates me the most about living on a boat?
I know your answer to this.
What?
Isolation.
Yeah,
and bugs.
Yeah, at the moment it's bugs for sure. And I guess, yeah, just being away, like I really love that sense of community that you get from living on land.
Oh, lack of sleep.
Lack of sleep. Yeah, I'm used to that now. I'm used to that.
It's still hard when it happens though. We forget about it now, but then...
Yeah, it's horrible when it's actually happening, but you obviously forget about it in a few days when you're caught up. But I just think being away from girls my own age and... yeah, so that's why it's going to be good to fly home to Australia for the last few months of my pregnancy and just hang around women. Yeah. and other pregnant women as well. It's going to be great.
you need to tell patrons that they need to create a YouTube channel and then click on the YouTube logo in order to
Post to you.
post it to you. What do you mean by that, James? Are there people that can't get on?
We've got 120 people here.
I like this question from Samuel Kellerman. What is the smallest vessel you would recommend cruising in? Can I do it for $20,000 to $40,000? Where are you from, Sam? Is that US dollars or? Because the New Zealand dollar isn't that much. No, it's the same. It's the same. Some people are posting questions on Patreon. James is referring to the comment section.
All right.
Oh dear. Cancelled. Okay, so I touched on this. That one thing that you guys probably wouldn't know is that I've been, we've updated, I wouldn't even say updated, it's a completely different thing. So we've done like a how to sail around the world guide. We've also done about 5 or 6 how-to videos.
Yeah.
So I don't know how we're going to roll that out to you guys. Obviously, we are constantly racking our brains as to how we can give more to you. So I don't know I don't know how that's going to happen, but we're thinking about it. But I can't remember the guy's name, but I touch on that, and I use the Golden Globe race as an example, and the boats that they have in there as what they think are sort of bulletproof round the world cruises, because it's completely different to if you want to just, a lot of our audience is from America, so if we just use the Bahamas as an example, you can bomb around here, dude, in like, I don't want to say anything, but you could get away with a lot here, but if you want to go underneath South Africa, then you're going to want a different boat. So it depends what you want to do. And I honestly need to hammer home to everyone that the slower you go, the better. Don't learn just one thing from me, please. Just go slower. Don't think that crossing and then recrossing the Atlantic is going to be like everything. Just enjoy the places that you're at.
Absolutely.
Question here: Why don't you have wind scoops for the hatches? Have you tried a transom gas barbecue? Well, because we're in the catamaran, we can just open the hatches at the front there. We've got a what's that tent that we erect? Shade cloth.
Yeah.
We've got a shade cloth which acts as a wind scoop when it gets really hot. Yeah. I would actually like to ask you guys a question.
And I'm just going to try and post, you guys said that people are posting on YouTube to try and find the live feed?
I think on Patreon.
I posted on Patreon and Facebook, so hopefully I can see a few more people joining.
I think people are watching here but commenting there. But okay. Anyway, I'd like to know from you guys how you think we're going. Did you like the Barbuda episode? Did you like the plastics one? They are really, really difficult for us to make. It's not like doing a bit of. It's not that we don't pay attention to what we're filming, but that's our bread and butter. That's our weekly episodes are quite easy. It's difficult for us to pull off the Barbuda ones.
The extra stuff, yeah.
So do you love that? Are you like, oh, I prefer the Monday ones? Like, just pretend that it was twice as difficult to produce one of those videos as the other ones. Do you love it twice as much?
I would like a blooper reel. Yeah.
Probably.
We need to put more bloopers in for sure.
Do you like the normal daily grind stuff where maybe it's not fantastic, we don't catch a marlin or spearfish a gigantic groper or go out in 35 knots and be sailing along? What do you enjoy sort of the day-to-day stuff? Are you really looking forward to Elena's...
More history, more videos of Riley passing out.
But hang on. Do you like the videos, or are you looking forward to Elena's pregnancy vlogs? all of that sort of
Yeah,
stuff.
we trust your advice.
Grouper. You guys, I swear you pronounced that wrong. Is it groper?
It's a groper.
Grouper. But
More
yeah,
sailing
that's
in
one
there.
thing that I'd love to hear from you guys. Have we sent you guys out a survey yet? Has anyone filled out a survey? And the bendy leg dance. Yeah, you haven't done that in a while.
I know. I'll do it when I'm pregnant. It'll be hilarious. Well, super pregnant.
If we were to move from sailboat to RV, like, would that be the end of the world to you? Or, like...
Carly said, I've noticed a change since about 6 months ago and you seem happier overall and I love it. And you're so right.
Yeah.
I feel like, obviously we said 2017 wasn't our year and we feel like this year we've just had a great time and we're really, really happy.
Yeah.
And we feel good. More gooseneck wraps.
That received mixed reviews.
It's funny, the house we're staying in here, it's a tiny little shack. You can't drink the tap water. There are frogs.
This is not our fault.
Yeah.
This isn't our fault. It's the only way to get water.
It's the only way to get fresh water around here. You have to go get it from the supermarket. But anyway, there's frogs under the floor. It's
awesome here.
The
girl goes to Elena like, no, don't drink the tap water if you're pregnant.
Yeah, I was like, can't I just drink the tap water? What if I boil it? She was like, no, not if you're pregnant. And then we opened up the floor. Riles, you should show them under the floor.
Yeah,
if it's
you'll
the one thing
you'll
we
see
do.
soon that this is so funny. Can you lift it up?
Sure, hang on.
Down here, so we're staying in an Airbnb. Should I lie down or what? You hold that.
All right.
In here, I'm sure this is the drinking water. Can you see the frogs?
Hey, buddy. Don't make it jump on me. There's one there.
Yeah. So obviously I came straight in here and started hanging out with my frogs.
And just a quick look at the view, you guys. It's really beautiful. All right.
And that might do us.
I think so.
Thank you. Thank you all for...
Sorry about the wonkiness.
Thank you all for joining us. It's 48 minutes now. We really only wanted to go for 30 because we don't want to
But
annoy you.
we get carried away and we love
Yeah.
talking to you guys. Thanks
Yeah.
for all your questions.
I would really love, if you remember my questions, I would really love some thought out answers to them because that's what I would like to know from you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for chipping in and we'll
Do this again really soon.
We'll keep plugging away at
And
our end.
obviously, you guys know, thank you so much for the support. Thanks for continuing to make our lives better and happier. And
Doesn't happen without you guys.
Exactly.
Au revoir, mesdames and messieurs.
Bye.